Hello friends. So in this video I will talk about microplastic. Recently you have all listened about microplastic. An estimated 170 trillion plastics weighing about 2 million metric tons are currently float in the ocean across the world according to a new study. So first of all I will talk about what is microplastics. Microplastic are fragments of any type of plastic less than 5 millimeter in length. They cause pollution by entering natural ecosystem from a variety of sources, including cosmetics, clothing, food packaging, and industrial process. Microplastics are particularly harmful to the oceans as they don't readily break down into harmless molecules and adversely affect the health of marine organisms which mistake the plastic for food. Moreover, these particles can trigger loss of biodiversity and threaten ecosystem balance. A finding of the new study from 1990 to 2005, the number of plastic particles more or less fluctuated. One of the reasons for this could be due to effective implementation of important policy measures at the time. In 1980s and 90s, there were some international policies like Marpol Annex 5 that enforced law against dumping trash at sea. The concentration of plastic particles, including microplastics, in the ocean has skyrocketed in the oceans since the mid 2000s and it continue to increase. If the world fails to take any drastic action about this issue, there will be 2.6 fold increases in plastic flowing into aquatic environment by 2040. Impact of microplastic on the oceans and marine life. Injections of such particles can cause mechanical problems such as lacerations and blockages of to internal systems. Ingested plastics can be cause chemical problem by leaching absorb chemical into organisms. Microplastics absorb many hydrophobic compounds like DDT, PCB, and other industrial chemicals and evidence so they can be released when ingested. Microplastic can also disrupt the carbon cycles of the oceans. Normally, phytoplankton absorb carbon and are eaten by zooplankton, who excrete the carbon in the form of fossil pellets that sink to the sea floor. Once these carbon containing pellets reach there, the carbon can be remineralized into rock, preventing it from escaping back into the atmosphere. But if zooplankton consume microplastic, their facial pellets sink at a much slower rate. They are more likely to break apart or be eaten by other animals, making it less likely that the carbon will reach the seafloor and become permanently sequestered. Way forward, there is an urgent need to implement a global resolution to limit the production of single-use throwaway plastic. Cities should be responsible for managing their waste so it does not leave their territory. We need to reduce the amount of chemical additive in plastic products. There have to be requirement that recycled plastic be used in new products. Industries have to legally be required to put at least 75% recycled plastic in any new products. Thank you. So today we have learned about what is microplastic. So I know that you little bit get information from this. So thank you.